Yo, what's going on with everybody? I know this is a bit of a weird lighting for me, but right now I'm just out on a walk. And I'm just kind of enjoying life. You know, I just walked to my local Dairy Queen because I don't got a car yet. And I seen an owl walk by me. And I thought that was really cool, mysterious. And there's a raccoon going by me right there or something. But yeah, you know, I'm just out here in my little suity suit of mine. And I did see somebody out here who was homeless, so hopefully they don't attack me from the shadows. But yeah, I'm out here, got Dairy Queen, and you know, life is weird right now, you know, because oh, look at that, somebody left their Dairy Queen right there too. That's funny. But I was planning on leaving my job. Well, actually, I wasn't planning. I did leave it, but I'm somehow still in my job. I don't know. I left without telling anybody because I got tired of it. Got tired of doing it. Mainly just because of what I had to deal with, which it was nothing crazy, you know. Like I had to deal with bad customers yelling at me, but that's a part of the job, you know. It's just when you're not treated fairly within the workspace, it's kind of like, you know, that's where I kind of draw the line. That's where I stop participating and all that shit, you know. So I walked off, and you know, it's been a day since then, and everything's kind of gone my way somehow. Like, I didn't get fired, and the problem that I was having kind of is solving itself. Just all of a sudden, you know, it's like everything, it's like came down like the beginning of a waterfall. Like a waterfall was just born, and then boom, something just started pouring out of it. But yeah, I don't know, it was crazy, you know, and all of today has been crazy. You know, I never do this. I never just go out and walk to a place, because why would I? You know, but today I decided why not. And, you know, I've just been thinking about me moving back home or me staying here. And I still have to juggle with all these thoughts in my head to see which one I'm really going to do. But I don't know. If I stay here, I have an apartment with friends and I have a job. But if I go down there, I don't have anything. But if I go down there, I could do a job that I actually would love to do, and I'd have my family down there, or at least some, and I'd have old friends down there I could reconnect with. But if I go down there, there's a chance I wouldn't make it. There's a chance I wouldn't be able to stay. But I feel like taking that chance is something I want to do. But you know, sometimes shit just doesn't work out. And there's a gnat in my ear right now. Very unfortunate, but it should be good. Also, how does my hair look, huh? Do I look like an Englishman right now? I don't know, but let me eat this piece of Dairy Queen chicken, which is terrible, by the way. Dairy Queen is so ass. I don't know why I decided to go there instead of anywhere else, but yeah, let me finish eating this piece real quick. But yeah, I don't really have much going on in my life anymore. Nothing crazy, you know. I'm not doing anything too wild. Everything's just routine now, you know. And I think I'd rather die than get into a routine, because that's what I've always said, you know. I've always said I hate routines. And thumbnail, that was for the thumbnail, hold on. But yeah, I always said I hate routines, and I want every day to be different, you know. And I feel like going back down where I'm from, I'd be able to do that with the opportunities I could have. But then again, if I go down there, it's gonna cost me a lot. And, you know, not everybody down there would be willing to help me, or even just help me get on my feet. And I'm not saying that I would need that, but it's just, I don't know, you know, it's so complicated. And making up my mind of whether I should leave everybody I know here and my mom and dad and go down there and just chase whatever's there waiting for me. And if I go down there, what if there really is nothing waiting for me? You know, what if I just did it just because I fucking wanted to, you know? And what if there's nothing waiting for me down there? What if I can't live down there no matter what I do? And that's what I'm afraid of. And let me start recording when there's better lighting again. Sorry about the frog noise, but you know, there's not much I can do about nature. But the job I really want is YouTube, you know. It's why I post videos every Friday, and it's why I try not to miss a video a week. And when I do, it's usually just because I post them early, you know. So, you know, I just I wonder what's next for me. That's really the only thing I can think about is what is truly next for me, and I don't know. I think at some point in my life, I'm either gonna have to drop everything and just work, which is like my ultimate nightmare, dude. I love unemployment, but also I'd be fine with working my ass off to make YouTube work. I just need that start to do it, you know, because if I do it right now, what am I gonna do? You know, I'm gonna get 50 views on it, and 50 views actually isn't bad for me, but still, I feel like effort should be worth something, you know. And I put a lot of effort into a lot of stuff I do. I put a lot of money into a lot of this stuff with like the Pokemon shit, even though it is just card openings. They are expensive to do. You know, I haven't made one that was under $100 in a very long time, or ever actually, I don't think. But still, you know, I just don't really know what to do. But yeah, what am I supposed to do about this? I don't know. I'm not sure if there is anything I can do about it, but I'm not gonna give up on YouTube, because why would I? That'd be like giving away an opportunity, you know, an opportunity that it's not given to a lot of people. So as long as I stay consistent with this, maybe everything will succeed. Maybe everything will work out in my life. And there's a cat right there, but it looks hostile. It looks like it's gonna charge me. What the fuck? Okay, I'll stay away, bro. I'll stay away, my guy. That's fucked up. That cat actually looks hostile. It looks like a sentry turret. Look at that shit. What the fuck is that shit doing? That's just scary as fuck. If I give up on my YouTube dream, then I really would have succumbed to just like the normal averageness of fucking life, you know? And that's not something I want to do, you know? And also notice how lighting is everything, because in the other scene I was looking beautiful and now I look fat again. So, yeah, I don't know. And what's that next to me? It's a sign. But yeah, you know, YouTube has always been my dream. You know, it always will be. And one of the street lights just went out up there, so hopefully that's not a sign for my life going out up there. But, you know, I'm never going to give up on this. Even if I end up just being a weirdo who's 40 on YouTube with like 400 subs, you know, at least I would have never given up, you know? And that's what really matters. At least I stuck to one thing throughout my whole life. And yeah, you know, now I'm just here walking home. It takes me, I don't know how many miles it is. I guess I can add it up and tell you guys at the end of the video, but I've been walking for a little while now. It's probably, on paper, it's probably not a lot, but whenever you walk it, it is pretty damn far. So, you know, hairline check, it's pretty bad. And I don't even know really why the fuck I did this. You know, I'm actually going crazy here. I literally decided, hey, let me just fucking leave the place I'm staying and go out and just walk and then sit at a bench for 30 minutes just thinking about nothing. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was just there. I was like, what the fuck? What am I doing with my life? You know, is this the life I want to live? And I don't know, you know, it's like, it's just so unfortunate. It's not unfortunate, but the way that life is, I mean, I don't want to fall down the path of just doing fucking nothing my whole life, you know? Because what am I going to do? Work for 40 years and die at like 60? It's just not a life I want to live, you know? I want to live a fun life young and die quick, or live a fun life throughout my whole life and raise a family, you know? But that's, you know, that's kind of off the table, considering I'd have to find a partner to have a family. And I'm right next to the Waste Management Center. It doesn't smell too great, but it doesn't smell as bad as you think it does. Something to think about. I had no reason to do this too. I had no reason to come out here and walk for any fucking ride. I don't know, something's up. And I don't know what it is, but something needs to change in my life. And I just don't know what it is. Nobody's behind me. If you look over there, there's a baseball stadium. I never played baseball, but my cousins did, and I always wanted to, but I don't know, I guess I just never got signed up when I was younger. And back to the whole, like, identity crisis thing. I need a purpose, you know? Or at least I want to be doing something I like. Even if it doesn't make me a lot of money, I'd still like to do something that I like. be somewhere where I enjoy, you know, even if I'm not doing the greatest. Because right now I'm not doing the greatest and I'm in a place I don't want to be. So I'm getting the worst of both worlds here. And something's got to change. I literally walked out on my job and I still kept it. Like, how does that happen? Everything does end up going my way. As much as I like to act like my life is very sad and depressing, a lot of shit goes my way somehow. And, you know, I'm very fortunate for it. I'm very, very happy. I'm blessed with the ability to come out of these types of situations unscathed and even better than I was doing before, you know, in better situations. So I'm just, you know, I'm grateful for that. But I just want something to change, you know, because if something doesn't change, I don't know how much longer I can just live like this. But it's food for thought here. Maybe it's on me to do something like that, you know, maybe I do need to go back down there on my own. I need to make the decision right now. But it's a very complicated thing, you know. It's not just like, it takes time and money, and if I just go down there without a place to stay or a place to live, I'll just go homeless with nowhere to go. But whatever. So it was 2 miles each way, so 4 miles I walked, and yeah, you know, that's been this video. There's me talking about my problems as of recently and my philosophies on life and all that. So see you guys in the next video.